Metaphorically speaking, a game of two halves, and it proved to be the case today. First half, you'd be thinking to yourselves, going in a half time, despite the penalty miss, we're well in this, we could take something out of it, and then after 90 minutes, you're on the wrong end of a 3-0 scoreline. How do you sum it up?
Yeah, pretty much a game of two halves, Kenny. We were very happy when we got in at half time. We had the penalty miss, of course. We created more chances. Adam hit the bar, and I think we hit the bar again as well. So it's quite disappointing, you know. We felt like we did enough in the first half, but then second half it was just a lot of errors that we need to address. So we'll address and training during the week.
And what I've seen in other games and the feedback from games that I have not been at is the chances up front, which is pretty crucial. The difference in tighter games against better teams, when you get chances, you need to be taking them.
Yeah, that's it. I suppose in the earlier games in the season, we were creating chances and we were scoring a good few more goals. But it's sort of when you step up in the league and play better teams, and you don't get as many chances, you need to take them, and we haven't really taken them. We definitely didn't take them today anyway. In the first half, we could have been 3-0 up. We could have even had more, you know.
And when you look back on the second half, the first goal was a great strike. In fairness, there was nothing we all could do about it. The second goal, the throw, and you'd think to yourself, could we have been switched on for that throw a bit sharper?
Yeah, probably could have been. I'll have to look back. I can't remember it off the top of my head now, but probably won't try looking at it too much. And
the third goal was bit on the break, really caught on the sucker punch. Yeah. From what I can recall.
Yeah, I suppose again I'll have to have a look and see where it is. I think we got caught in the break, all right. So we'll just have to address these things. We'll have a look at it. We'll address the training, and we'll move on Thursday. We'll regroup. And
looking ahead to Thursday evening, Con Rangers away. The carriage there is a chance to play the C team in the cup final. So I'm sure that's easy motivation for the lads to set up a uniquely all Westport United affair.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do. We won't look at the final yet. You know, we still have a big job to do on Thursday, so we'll be focused on Thursday, and we won't look too far ahead of that.
And we all know what Con Rangers are like, a tough side. They're actually the cup favourites, so as they say in football, in cup games there's a one-off, there's always an upset.
It's nice to be the underdog. We played Con Rangers here, we lost 2-1 to them. Again, we felt like we were hard done by. We could have got something from that game, so hopefully we'll go down there and create an upset.
And then you won't have much time to recover before facing Snooper in the league on the weekend, and you'll be hoping to get 3 points and look to secure a top 5 finish.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be in the top 5. We'll be very much focused on Thursday first, so we won't look too far ahead of that game.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Kenny.
Looking back on the game at half time, you'd actually say to yourself, this was certainly not going to be a 3-0 game. Unfortunately, it turned out that way, and you'd be looking back on definitely on hypothetical situations.
Definitely, Kenny, yeah. We just had a mini post-mortem there now and a review of the game, and that's exactly the way we looked at it. It was definitely two halves. We had the chance, obviously the missed penalty in the first half is a sickener. We get that, and it's a launch pad, and I thought we were well on top at that stage. So you come in at half time, you're 0-0, and the game then is there to be won. And it's a matter then of who wants it after that. And definitely in the second half, Straight and Foxford up their game, and they picked us off 3 times. Again, we had chances in the second half, but not near as clear cut as the first half. So it was definitely a game of two halves, and thought we definitely deserved to win at half time ahead. But obviously the penalty miss and other very good chances that we missed as well made it very difficult for us. And second half then, as you said, it was a game of two halves. They took control, and I think they were deserving winners in the end.
Yeah, and the issue that you've touched upon yourself in the games you've lost this season has been finishing up front.
Yeah, it's I suppose there's two facets to the game. There's defending and there's attacking, and even though we've conceded and lost games, largely speaking, we've done very well defensively. Our problems are at the other end, where we're not putting chances away, and that is killing us in games. It really is. We create a considerable amount of chances in every game, and I suppose the conversion rate is is a lot lower than we would hope for, we would expect. So we continue to work on that. We have finishers in the team, but it's just to get them firing. But listen, we keep at it.
And moving ahead to Thursday evening, a very tough assignment away to Con Rangers, with the winners playing the C team in the final out in November. So it'll be a tough game. How do you regroup and remotivate for that?
Yeah, no, the motivation will be no problem. It's a cup semi-final, and it's good for the lads to be contesting it. It'd be lovely to make any final, but yeah, Con Rangers will be a very difficult task, and obviously at the moment we're very low on numbers. I suppose we've 26 signed on the B squad, and we're down to maybe 12 at the moment. We brought in two 16-year-olds today, so we're a little undercooked in terms of availability of players. But on Thursday night we'll hopefully have one or two back, and we'll go down. We give it a go, Kenny.
And then moving on to next weekend, back to the league again. You'll be hoping to get back to winning ways again in that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like today, now if we'd taken a win or even a draw, we could have come very close to second place. But you could be out of the top 5 again by this evening. That's the way it is in the Premier League. It's very, very tight. So we have 2 chances in the next 7 days to bounce back. And listen, the lads will do that. They're a fantastic bunch of lads to be involved with. They're really well committed. In particular, the older lads. The older lads they're a great influence on the younger lads in the group, and they'll try everything to bounce back over the next 2 games, and I've no doubt they will.
And we'll be looking forward to the next few days, and hopefully we might have an all Westport United final out of it, and maybe another win in the league, and to ensure a top 5 finish.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we've about 3 or 4 games left in the league, so we'll be pushing for that top 5. We have Snugburn next weekend. That'll be another tight game, but we'd hope to have a good number of players back from injury for that. As I said to you, we've a lot of injuries at the moment that we're trying to deal with and play through. But Thursday night is first up, and it's a chance to go down and play Con Rangers down there to get to a cup final. So we will, if we can play like we did in the first half, I think we'd be very close on Thursday night. But obviously, if we make the mistakes we did in the second half of this game, we won't be at the races. So it's just a matter of individuals stepping up and cutting out that error count.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kenny.
Dylan O'Malley, I've only spoke to you Thursday night. I'm speaking to you again tonight, but tonight is a very special and proud moment for you. It's your first goal in a senior level, the first team level for Westport United, and only coming on as sub after 10 minutes. You didn't expect to come on this early. What did you make of your own game?
I feel like I started well, and I had to be there to chase the defender down to make a mistake, and then just put the ball in the back of the net.
And were you delighted to get that goal, even profiting off the mistake?
Yeah, goal's a goal. Happy to get it and help the team win.
And how did you feel about your overall game, playing amongst the experienced pros out there tonight over the years? Guys with many years experience playing alongside Joel Lawless, who was playing before you even born.
It's good to learn off them and see how they play and learn off them and take that into your own game.
Moving on to Gary, a great win, and it's great that we have the critics off our backs, a clean sheet, first one in 34 days when we last won in the league against Winford, and it's good to get the buzz back and a bit of rage lifted off our shoulders. Would you agree with that statement?
Definitely, Kenny. Yeah, we're under a bit of pressure. We haven't had a great run lately, everyone knows that, but like behind the scenes things are going well. You know, we're working on new things, so it's kind of showing today. We're down in numbers today. The lads from C team came in, you wouldn't know they played the C team. They're well able to play their standard. Be there scoring the goals, it was great, just like his outfit did. To get goals like that for years to come, hopefully. The other lads that came in, brilliant as well, to settle in after 10 minutes. You're going to have nerves at that age coming in, playing at this level, they did it like this.
And I've seen Killian a couple of times with playing Richard, and he didn't look out of place in any game he's played, And Harrison again did well coming in also. So it does bode well for the future, having the young lads coming in.
Yeah, look the size of Killian, like he's well able to go. Harrison's technically super, like, so they're well able to play. It's just like if you're good enough, you're old enough, like, so they've been training with us, putting in the effort, everything, like, so you're well able to play.
And it's certainly a stepping stone for the lads that are trying to push into the squad also between the B and C teams. If they play well enough, they get noticed and they get called in.
That's it, like, there's lads to be there as well, deserve to get called up, they'll get their chance as well, like, these lads have been, we told they're playing well, we watched them as well, like, they deserve their chance and they're taking it, like, so that's what the club's about.
And moving ahead to Thursday evening, Manola in the semi-final of the Castlecourt Cup. I know you beat them in extra time there last Thursday week. He'll be hoping to get another win against them and hopefully have at least 2 teams in Milebush in November, if not all 3, if the B team wins against Con Rangers. And if that happens, it would be a superb weekend.
Yeah, that's it. Like, we'll just look at the next game. We'll get the recovery in now over the next few days. See how the lads are, see if Kerry knocks everything sorted, see who's back that was missing today. You know, we'll just prepare for it. We know what Manola are about, they know what we're about. We know each other too well, to be honest. But no, big game, cup game again, like, so that's what we're playing.
Thank you very much. The dark clouds that has really descended over the team over the last few weeks in the league lifted tonight. The weight came off the shoulders. A great win, clean sheet, first in 34 days, and it's good to see the camp buzzing again.
I felt, there's some of the results that went against us in the last few weeks. We were the better side in some of those games, and it was just individual errors that cost us against Ballina and against Celtic with the draw, but our performance was good enough, and there was a bit of freshness tonight with the young lads coming in, and it was a great result and it was a great experience for them.
And the great thing I noticed tonight was the hunger by the young lads, that they really made the effort. You could see the tenacity out of them, the drive, the commitment, and they didn't look out of place over the 90 minutes at all.
No, they're good players, that's why they didn't look out of place at all, can you be quite honest with you, and they bring in, they're fearless, they're coming into a new team, all they want to do is play football, and they showed that tonight.
And with lads out injured and various reasons that are unavailable, I'm sure they'll be looking over their shoulders now when they see these young lads coming in, and they'll be thinking to themselves, hey, I've got to work harder now to get my place back.
Yeah, exactly. We were missing 11 players tonight, and boys stepped up, and they stepped up against Swinford as well when we were down numbers, but they've put their marker down there tonight, and that's what the club is all about, getting these players coming through, playing for the first team, and they've done great justice to themselves tonight.
And I'm sure other players that will be tuning in on the live stream earlier on from the B&C teams, looking at this, they'll be thinking to themselves now, if I really work hard on the training pitch and apply myself in matches, there's a place for me if I really want it.
Exactly, if they've got quality to play for the first time, that's all it's all about. And those lads tonight showed they had the quality to play, and they got their opportunities.
And of course, with the quick turnaround again, Manola Thursday evening, cup game, semi-final, and I'm sure you'll be looking to get the lads fresh for that.
Yeah, the lads that was missing tonight, hopefully they're back in on Thursday night. Don't know yet. Those young lads from the C team are cup tight, so they won't be involved at all. And we just move on, we just take that game on Thursday night. Hopefully we have the squad to play it.
And of course, I'm sure after tonight it's good to see the confidence back in the lads, and let's hope that we can build the momentum back from it.
Yeah, the boys have great character, showed that tonight, played well, got a good result, clean sheet, and let's kick on from here. That's what we need to do.
And I like the words, let's kick on, and kick on we shall do. Thank you very much.
Exactly, thank you.